Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to have a look at the Sony A7 Mark III. So without any further ado, let's jump into it as we have a lot to talk about it. I picked up this camera because I'm getting into a lot of photographic stuff and shooting events, and so I really liked it. And as I saw the reviews about this camera, I was really going forward for the Sony and switching from the Canon to Sony, as I already have a Canon 4 years old beginner's DSLR camera. That's a 1200D. So now switching from a crop sensor to a full frame. So here let's go to its towards some features which has been printed over here. So it has got a 35mm full frame lens with a 24.2 megapixel, and it has an ISO from 100 to 51,200, which you can expand it to 2 lakhs. That's really amazing. It has 10 frames per second shooting. It has an autofocus points of 693, eye autofocus, silent shooting. It has 5x's inbuilt body stabilization, dual slot SD card, and touch focus. It has got a hybrid log gamma for color grading and all if you shoot films and all. It has got USB 3.1 type C, and that's it. And some of the accessories which you can buy separately has been written over here. It also has a 4K HDR, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth capabilities, HDMI, and one of its card has SGXS XE2, which is really nice. So over here, as you guys can see the picture of the camera, and I have got a free memory card and a bundled charger, which actually doesn't come, but I have got it in this bundle. And also I have bought one lens which you can see over here, which we'll have a look at it also right now. So as you open it, you can see it over here, the memory card over here. It has got a 64 GB memory card. So let's remove this. GB memory card, read speed of 260 Mbps and write speed of 100 Mbps. So over here you get the wall adapter, charging cable, Indian cable. That's you get an HDMI to micro USB cable. Here is the charging brick. That's what you get over here. You can slide it and attach this cable with over here and plug it in and charge it. Here is the warranty card, and you can extend this warranty to 3 years by registering it on the website of it. And as you can see, you got a lot of manuals which you can read and take the knowledge of how to set it up camera. So let's keep this aside and jump it into the box. What more you get it over here. So over here is the strap that you get it. Next strap, Alpha 7. This is a short cable for charging it. Over here, so many compartments as you guys can see. And this. Here is the Z series charging brick, which is really nice and improved from the previous generation. If you know Sony. You get a micro USB cable if you want to charge it with that. if you don't have a charger directly, you can put the battery inside the camera and charge it. That's it. Now here's the main thing which you have to see. Let's keep this box aside as it's really very huge. So here is the camera, Sony A7 Mark III. As you guys can see over here is the branding A7 Mark III, and this is a landscape Sony branding. Now on the back side you get a lot of custom buttons which you can set it so that your work becomes easy. And the only thing which disappoints me in this Sony camera is that it doesn't have a flip screen. It just has a touch screen and like a tilt screen which can just do this. So that's a disappointment, but it's okay. So over here is the menu button. This is the custom 3 button. Here is the viewfinder, record button, autofocus on for zoom in and zoom out, and here is your joystick to move up and down the focus points, function key. Here is your dial to rotate the pictures and go from like set up the menu. And over here you have the custom 4 button and the delete button. There's the preview button over here. On the top you get the cold shoe mount. Here is your mode dial. Here is your custom 1 and custom 2 button. Here is your exposure dial, and here is your power on and off key, and this is your shutter button. Over here this is one of the dial which you can set it up, and over here is the dial, so you can set it up according to how you prefer in changing the settings. And over here you get this thing is so hard that I feel that it will break it in a second. I think it should be like in a rubberized so that it is not as delicate as it is right now. Over here you get the mic jack, headphone jack, HDMI cable, type C USB charging, and multi edge cable. So that's it. And over here you get the writing as it has 4K steady shot inside. Now over this side where you have to put memory cards. So here it is, the thing is that it has a dual SD card, so you can set it for one for pictures and one for video, or as the one memory card gets full, it can switch it to other, or anything as you prefer. And the first SD card has an HDXC2, so that's really fast and you can really shoot fast and write it fast. Over here is the charging brick input, or where the power battery will go. Here is the tripod jack where you have to screw it up. So that's it for this. Now let's keep this aside and have a look at the accessory which I have bought it. So in accessories I bought this lens, FE24 to 105 f4G lens. So it's really very nice. Like you get the range of 24 to 105, which is good, as I think this is a really nice lens for having for a travel, as it covers a long distance and you don't need to carry a lot variety of lenses. So here also are some features: nano AR coating, direct drive circular aperture, lens hood, lens case, and optical steady shot. So now let's unbox it. So the camera which I purchased, it retails for around 1,71,000, and this lens comes for around 1,13,000. So here is the lens that you get it. So here is the lens. And you also get a hood with it. That's the hood you get it over here. And this is the lens, and it's really very heavy. Where I used to use a DSLR, it should be really lightweight and all. But this is a metal body, a lens, and let's see, open it. So it has got a thick glass in it, which makes it much more heavier. So this is the zoom ring. It's really very smooth. So as you guys can see over here, it has got autofocus and manual switch, and optical steady shot. That's the image stabilization which it has inside inbuilt, and this is the autofocus on and off. So it goes from 24 right now to 105. So that's a really nice range, which it is good enough for anyone. So that's how it will look when I put it on the camera. So it's gonna be big, but it is going to be small compared to the DSLR, as it is a really compact mirrorless camera, as it doesn't have a mirror. So I'll show you. So as you guys can see, it doesn't have a mirror in it. So that's all, guys. For the unboxing of the Sony A7 Mark III and the 24-105 f4G lens. So let me know how you feel about this camera in the comment section below, and if you're using it, give it a like, the same camera, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And to see some of these shots which I click from this camera, hit me on Instagram and follow me over there to have a look at the pictures which I click. Thank you guys. See you. Bye. Peace.